Before you spend even $1 on renovations, you need to know this. Buyers don't pay for projects. They pay for peace of mind. And the difference between those two can be worth tens of thousands at closing. Because here's the thing, what you think adds value isn't always what home buyers are actually paying for. And if you pour money into the wrong upgrades, you won't just waste it, you can lose it. In this video, I'll show you how to decide what to replace versus refresh, which updates make your home stand out in photos and showings, and how to prep smart so buyers walk in ready to say yes. Back when Weston was first developed in the late 1980s and early 1990s, the homes all had a familiar look. Honey oak cabinets, beige tile floors, glass tulip light fixtures, and arched doorways. At the time, that look was Weston. Warm, classic, comfortable. But the Weston buyer has changed. Today's families are moving here from New York, Chicago, California, and Miami, and they're bringing very different expectations with them. They still want the schools, the parks, and the neighborhood feel that Weston is so well known for. But inside, they expect bright, open, move-in ready spaces. They scroll through listings and expect that turnkey, modern finish before they ever set foot inside. The shift in taste is exactly why not every renovation pays off. What sold 20 years ago now tells buyers this home needs work. And in this market, where homes are taking longer to sell, presentation and peace of mind matter more than perfection. So let's talk about what to actually update, what to leave alone, and how to get your home to the top of a Weston buyer's list without overspending. Here's where most home sellers make their first big mistake. They assume they need a full kitchen remodel to impress buyers. The truth? Buyers don't necessarily need a brand new kitchen. They want one that feels new. If your cabinets are solid, keep them. Just paint them in a light neutral tone. Think soft whites or warm grays. Swap out that old hardware for something clean and modern. And that countertop, replace that dark granite with a fresh quartz countertop in a lighter color. Update your faucet, add better lighting. Single pendant lights or under cabinet LEDs can make that space glow. You don't need to gut it. You just need to refresh it. National data shows that minor kitchen remodels can recoup about 96% of their costs, while major overhauls barely reach 40%. The goal isn't perfection. It's to show a buyer that the space feels modern, clean, and ready to cook in. Remember, they're not walking through your home imagining how to fix it. They're imagining themselves actually living in it. And a refreshed kitchen helps them do exactly that. Bathrooms are small spaces that make a really big first impression. They're also one of the fastest places buyers decide if a home feels cared for or neglected. You don't need to tear out tile or install a soaking tub. Start with the details. Regrout or recaulk where needed. Replace any dated lighting or mirrors and swap out old hardware and faucets for modern finishes. A clean, bright vanity area with a simple mirror and good lighting does more for buyers than marble walls ever could. Think about how a hotel bathroom feels, right? Spotless, simple, and inviting. That's what you're aiming for. A mid-range bathroom refresh typically recoups around 74 to 80% of its cost. But more importantly, it tells buyers this home has been well maintained. The goal isn't luxury, it's freshness. If a buyer walks in and thinks, I don't have to touch a thing, you've already won. If there's one change that gives you instant impact for the least money, it's this one. Paint and lighting can completely change the way a home feels, both in person and online. Dark accent walls and bold colors used to be trendy. Today, they can make a space feel smaller and busier in photos. Weston buyers scroll listings really fast, and neutral, bright walls stop that scroll. Think soft white, warm grayish, or light taupe. Colors that make rooms feel larger and newer. Pair that with modern lighting, swap out old fixtures for something simple and current, add warm LED bulbs and consistent lighting temperatures throughout the house. Layered lighting makes every room feel more open. Fresh paint almost always pays for itself, often returning double its cost. Lighting finishes the story, creating that move-in ready glow. Buyers absolutely love. Bright sells faster than bold, every single time. If there's one feature that instantly dates a home, it's your carpet. And Weston buyers know it the second they walk through that door. Carpet holds on to everything, smells, stains, and allergens. And there's no amount of steam cleaning that can fully erase that truly used feeling that buyers hate. Buyers today overwhelmingly prefer continuous, durable flooring. It visually expands a space. And if you have hardwoods, you should consider refinishing them. If you don't, luxury vinyl plank has become the go-to. It's beautiful, it's resilient, and it's really affordable. Choose light neutral tones that flow consistently from room to room. The goal is cohesion. One surface throughout makes your home feel bigger and newer. Return on investment wise, replacing carpet recoups about 60 to 70% of its cost. But the real payoff is emotional. Buyers will instantly sense clean and updated. And in a market like Weston's, where buyers are comparing listings online, continuous flooring can be the subtle difference that earns you stronger offers. When buyers pull up to your home, they have already started deciding. That first glance at the lawn, the driveway, and the front door sets the tone for everything that follows. You don't need elaborate landscaping. Just make it look loved and cared for. Pressure wash the driveway, the roof, and the sidewalk. Keep your lawn freshly cut and edged. Add fresh mulch or potted plants by the entry. Replace or paint the front door in a welcoming color, and make sure the house numbers and porch light are clean and modern. And if you want to go a step further, you can add simple outdoor lighting along the walkways or near the entry. Studies show power washing alone can yield over 200% ROI, and new entry doors can return almost double their cost. But the biggest gain is always going to be emotional. It tells the buyers this home has been cared for. The same goes for the backyard. Clear all the clutter and add some seating, and make it feel like an extra room for living. Buyers in Weston love our outdoor spaces. It's part of our lifestyle. So give them a glimpse of what their weekends could look like the moment they step outside. Now, this is the part most sellers forget about, the guts of the home. Buyers in Weston are used to asking one big question: how old is the roof? And if the answer makes them nervous, you're going to feel that in their offer. So here's the truth. You rarely get dollar for dollar return when replacing those systems. But what you do get is trust. And trust equals stronger offers. If your roof, AC, or water heater are nearing the end of their lifespan, you need to service them before listing. Keep your receipts. If you replaced them recently, highlight that in your marketing. Those updates tell buyers this home is solid and low risk. Impact rated windows and doors are another big one. They can recoup up to 85% of their cost. And even if they don't add pure value, they absolutely remove fear. They also lower insurance costs and make your home stand out as storm ready. So yes, these aren't the pretty updates, but they're the ones that keep the deals together, because peace of mind isn't flashy, but it's absolutely worth a lot in Weston. If you do nothing else, please do this. A clean, well-maintained home outperforms an upgraded but neglected one every single time. Deferred maintenance is a red flag for buyers. Peeling paint, loose doorknobs, cracked tiles, dirty vents, they all whisper the same message: this home has not been cared for. And once that thought is in a buyer's head, they start mentally subtracting from your price. So fix the small stuff. Tighten, patch, polish, and absolutely clean. Then declutter ruthlessly. Clear surfaces, minimize your decor, and make every space feel calm and open. Deep cleaning has one of the highest returns on investment of any home improvement because it costs next to nothing, and it changes everything about how your home feels. And the smell, don't overlook it. Neutral scents, fresh air, and zero trace of pets can really mean the difference between a showing that lingers and one that ends in a quick exit. It's simple, but it's powerful. A spotless home tells buyers this seller takes care of things. And that confidence translates directly into stronger offers. Here's where good intentions can backfire. Custom upgrades that match your personal taste might make the home feel more you, but they often make it feel less like the buyers. Think too many built-ins, overdone themed rooms, or wall colors that step outside the basics. Look, I think you can tell where I'm heading with this. Just keep it simple. The same goes for installing luxury upgrades for the purposes of selling. Things like imported tile, smart toilets, or professional-grade appliances, while they look great in photos, they rarely recoup their cost. The same goes for additions like sunrooms or enclosed patios or garage conversions. Those almost never pay off when you're selling soon. Weston buyers expect open layouts and garages that function as garages. So before you do any renovations, ask yourself, would this appeal to 90% of buyers or just to me? In this market, presentation matters more than perfection. So save your money for the updates that protect value and inspire confidence. The goal is to create a home where buyers can picture themselves living in it the day they move in. In Weston's market, it's not about doing everything. It's about doing the right things. Updated kitchens and baths, clean finishes, good lighting, and peace of mind upgrades are what make buyers step up with those stronger offers. The truth is, homes that show as move-in ready sell faster and for more, while those that look tired or uncertain get picked apart on price. Presentation is your profit. If you're not sure where to start, that's exactly what my pre-listing consult is for. We'll walk you through your home together, and I'll show you exactly what's worth replacing, what's better to refresh, and what to skip altogether. Because in Weston, peace of mind sells better than projects every single time. If you got some value from this video, and I really hope you did, go ahead and hit that like button. It really helps more people see this kind of content. And if you have questions about getting your home ready for the market or what buyers are looking for right now, my contact information is below. Please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm always happy to help. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.